CSS3 transitions allow us to smoothly animate changes to element properties over a specified period of time. And what's truly remarkable to me is that they allow us to animate these properties based on user interactivity, all without using JavaScript. Transitions are defined in the CSS Transitions module level 3 and were originally proposed as a standard by the WebKit team. As you can imagine, WebKit-based browsers have been supporting transitions the longest and have the most mature implementations. Currently, the Transitions module is in the working draft stage and is fairly new compared to other CSS3 modules. Because of this, you should expect to see a good bit of change in the standard as it matures. Here's how transitions work. First, you indicate which properties of an element you wish to animate. If those properties change through user interaction or scripting, the animation is triggered. Now, the cool thing is that transitions aren't just one way. Once the property is returned to its normal value, for example, if somebody is no longer hovering over that element, the change to the original property value is animated as well. Now, the syntax for transitions is pretty straightforward, and there are only 4 transition properties, making it one of the easier CSS3 features to implement. These properties are transition property, transition duration, transition timing function, and transition delay. Let's take a closer look at each of these. Transition property allows you to specify the property or properties that you want to animate. You can use the keyword all to indicate all properties, or you can pass the property name directly into the transition property. There's really no other way for me to say that. Now, if you want to animate more than one property, but don't want to animate all properties, you can add as many of them as you wish with a comma-separated list. Now, the specification lists them as comma-separated. Simple white space separated values are supported in implementations as well. Transition duration defines the length of time that properties should animate. Time is given in seconds, and if you have more than one property animating, you can specify multiple times for each property. Again, you can separate those with a comma or not. Transition timing function is a bit more interesting and certainly more complex. If you've ever used an animation program, you're probably familiar with the concept of easing. If you haven't, essentially, this allows you to speed up or slow down certain parts of the animation. In this regard, even though the animation still occurs over the same period of time, it might speed up at first and then slow down, or gradually speed up as the animation continues. Although you can write your own cubic Bezier curves, that's right, to simulate effects like bouncing, you'll probably be more comfortable using the keywords available. Let's take a look at those keywords. So we have linear, which is going to animate your transition at a constant speed. We have ease, which is going to start quickly and then slow down. We have ease in, where the animation just simply speeds up over time. Ease out, where the transition slows down over time. And finally, ease in out. It speeds up and then slows down. Sounds like easing, right? Well, a lot of them seem really similar. And to be honest with you, over the course of a short animation, you probably won't notice the difference between a lot of these. What you will notice, however, is that these timing functions allow your animations to look much more organic. The transition delay property